Okay, so check this out. Tony Stark's telling this story and he's like, we create our own demons, armor blowing and stuff. Already sounds dramatic, right? But it starts at a freaking New Year's Eve party in 99. My man's drunk flexing in the VIP when this super nerdy, kind of limpy dude Aldrich Killian pulls up like, hey Tony, I got this company, Advanced Idea Mechanics, AIM, wanna join? And Tony's like, bet, meet me on the roof, but never shows up. Fireworks going off, countdown hits 0, everyone kissing, and Killian's just up there on the roof, lonely as hell, looking like rejected prom date. Meanwhile, Tony's chatting with this scientist chick, Maya Hansen. She's cooking up some wild thing called extremists. Basically, it hacks your DNA so you can like heal fast, breathe fire, or just straight up blow up like a firecracker. And Tony's like, cool. Fast forward to 13 years, post-Battle of New York, Avengers wormhole trauma. Tony's back home like, oh crap, I almost died in space. So what does he do? Builds like 40 new suits. Man's making armor like Funko Pops, testing his latest armor Mark 42. Like cool stuff, but still in early stages. Then enters the Mandarin. He's dropping bombs left and right, like evil DJ Khaled. And another one. But the wild thing, no evidence, just random craters. People scared. Government's like, don't worry fam, we got War Machine. Oh wait, new paint job, Iron Patriot. So Tony and Rhodey meet at this diner, right? And Rhodey's like, look bro, let me handle this. Don't get involved. But then, two kids roll up with a drawing of Tony carrying that nuke into space, and they're like, yo, how'd you escape the wormhole? And Tony, he legit has a panic attack. Man's wheezing in the middle of place, Rhodey's like, dude. And then Killian pulls up, now all glowed up. Dude went from roof rejection energy to smooth Bond villain, suave haircut, no limp, and he's flirting with Pepper like, remember me girl? And Pepper's like, no thanks. Later that night, Tony's nightmares get real bad. He's dreaming about wormholes, screaming in his sleep, and his suit just auto-activates and almost blasts Pepper mid-cuddle. She's like, babe, chill. Happy Hogan. My dude's head of Stark Security now, walking around like mall cop with swag. He peeps Killian's henchman, Eric Savine, looking shady as hell at the Chinese theater. Next thing, kaboom. This other dude, Jack Taggart, just combusts like a human firework. Whole theater explodes. Happy gets blown up, ends up in the hospital with like tubes everywhere. And Savine, dude regenerates like nothing happened. So Tony dips the hospital after checking on my boy Happy, right? And then this reporter asks him, yo, is Iron Man scared of the Mandarin? And Tony, my guy, loses it. He's like, scared. Here's my home address. That's like beefing on Twitter and posting your GPS coordinates. Tony doing research, connecting the dots. When ding dong, this chick Maya Hansen shows up like, Tony, we need to talk. Tony and Pepper start arguing, and Maya's like, do we need to worry about that? And boom, Mandarin's goons rolling with freaking helicopters. Tony slaps the suit on Pepper while the whole house is going kaboom. Cars flying, glass raining, robot arms getting roasted. They turn Tony's Malibu mansion into beachfront scrap metal. Pepper and Maya goes to safety, and Tony, he does that sick-ass remote suit up, pieces of armor flying at him. Like, dude, that suit up was awesome, but the suit's all glitchy because it's a prototype, but he takes out a couple helicopters. Dude ends up getting smacked into the ocean with his mansion sinking behind him like Titanic 2.0. Now suit's all busted, autopilots his ass all the way to freaking Rose Hill, Tennessee. Bro went from luxury mansion to snowy street in one flight. Jarvis taps out, suit's dead battery, and the world thinks Tony Stark is straight up dead. Men are now here dropping terrorist mixtapes on TV, but Tony, he breaks into this garage, runs into this kid, Harley Keener, like little engineer prodigy with a potato gun. They're recharging the suit with a car battery. Then AIM goons show up, Ellen Brand and Eric Savine. Ellen, chick glows like a lava lamp trying to roast Tony, so Tony lights the building up. Boom, Ellen's barbecued. Savine, he sets a freaking water tower on fire and drops it on Tony, but my dude survives, shoots him, jacks his car and dips. Now Tony's connecting dots. All these bombings, they ain't bombs, they're freaking dudes juiced up on extremists. Basically, Killian's turning vets into walking Molotov cocktails. If they can't regulate the heat, boom, instant fireworks. Maya spills the tea to Pepper like, we can fix this. But too late, Killian swoops in, kidnaps Pepper, and hits her with the extremist treatment. Meanwhile, Killian's out here clowning the entire US intelligence system. He leaks some fake GPS like, yeah, Mandarin's totally here. Rhodey rolls up in that rebranded suit, Iron Patriot. But surprise, got caught by super chick, like Big Fan and Blam. He's captured. Tony on call with Harley and Jarvis tracks Mandarin's base to freaking Miami. Tony's having panic attacks, and Harley's like, you mechanic, right? Tony's like, yeah, and kid's like, so build something. Now Tony builds a Dollar Tree Avengers kit. Nail guns, tasers, Christmas ornaments wired with explosives, like full Home Alone vibes. He sneaks into the Mandarin's Miami base ready for action, but plot twist, Mandarin's just Trevor Slattery, a drunk British actor watching football in silk pajamas. Dude's like, I'm just an actor, mate. Want a beer? Tony's face? Priceless. He's like, you're still going out for knocking Happy? And bam, Savine sneaks up and knocks Tony out. Now Killian steps out all smug, like, surprise Tony, I'm the real boss. Trevor's just my puppet. And then he's like, oh, by the way, I kidnapped your girl and gave her the extremists. She's hot now, literally. Maya, chick flips on him, like, I'll kill myself and ruin extremists. And Killian, blam, shoots her dead on the spot. Now Killian's like, hello, Colonel, we won't get you out of there. Rhodey comes out, but oh no, Killian's breathing fire like Charizard. Meanwhile, Tony's out here escaping captivity, MacGyver style. My man's fighting with just a gauntlet and one leg piece, like, where's rest? And Harley releases rest of the parts. And Tony's like, better late than never. Meanwhile, over in DC, Vice Pres Rodriguez, dude's like, yeah, I'll betray my whole country. Just give me that glow-up extremist for my daughter's leg. Killian sends Savine to kidnap the president, but Stark swoops in, fights Savine midair, yeets him out, but the bomb goes off, and the passengers get sucked out. Tony goes full carnival claw machine, flying around, catching people mid-fall, linking them together like human Tetris, and lands them all safe in the water. Crowd goes wild. Legendary! But yo, President's gone, so Killian drags Prez Ellis to a container yard, ready to livestream his death like it's a pay-per-view event. Tony and Rhodey sneak in, but they're surrounded, like 100 vs. 2 vibes. Tony's like, we need backup. Rhodey's like, bunch. Then bam, Tony's armor's flying in, like Beyonce's backup dancers. Rhodey rescues President Ellis and escorts him safe. Tony finds Pepper except the platform explodes, everything collapses, and bro, Pepper falls 200 feet down, straight into fire. Tony's shattered. Killian smirking like, oops, my bad. Now it's boss fight time. Tony cycling through suits like Call of Duty loadouts. Equip, swap, explode, repeat. He traps Killian in a suit and self-destructs it. Kaboom! Killian's toast. But wait, dude crawls out looking like a lava monster talking about, I'm the real Mandarin. But then, Pepper's back, survives thanks to extremists and just straight up finishes him. Tony's like, damn babe, remind me not to piss you off. After all that madness, Tony's like, okay Pepper, I'll fix everything. Orders Jarvis to blow up all the suits, like fireworks on the 4th of July. Vice Pres Rodriguez, arrested. Trevor, locked up, still thinks he's famous. Happy's healed, Pepper cured. Tony gets surgery to finally remove that shrapnel, like no more arc reactor life support. He even decks out Harley's garage with new gear, like Santa Stark. Then he tosses the old reactor into the ocean like, you can take my toys, but you can't take one thing. I am Iron Man. Post credits. Tony's been telling this whole saga to Bruce Banner, right? But Bruce, knocked out 10 minutes in. Dude snoring in the chair. Tony's like, hello? Yo, where'd I lose you? Bruce wakes up like, bro, I'm not that kind of doctor. Tony's like, cool, let me start from the top. So it's 1983, right? And Banner just sitting there like, just kill me now. Wow, so that's it. But don't ghost me, okay? So now's the time, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And you have subscribed, right? Right?